Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. Well, it turns out that the XRP ledger and XRP itself, both way ahead of their time, launching over a decade ago. I mean, hell, even in 2017, so most of you know I jumped into crypto in late 2017, and even then in 2017, XRP and the XRP ledger, they were both way ahead of their times. And specifically in what regard? I mean, not just because of I'd still argue crypto's in its nascency, and also not just because there's not a sufficient worldwide global adoption of crypto in terms of utility, though those are good points as well, but specifically because of the real world asset narrative, which has blown up for this particular market cycle. Real world assets, RWAs for short. There wasn't a whole lot of talk about this in previous market cycles, but turns out the XRP ledger, the first platform ever with a built-in decentralized exchange where you can actually create your own tokens. Despite the fact that that's been around for over a decade, it wasn't until this market cycle that people started hyping that concept. Yet I remember our community broadly discussing, yeah, we're going to increasingly be in a more liquid world as time passes, where you can easily get in and out of positions that you hold, whether it's a piece of art or a stock or real estate. It could be a commercial building, whatever it is. You can have all sorts of fractional ownership, which, yeah, you can have fractional ownership today, but you can make it so that it's in a decentralized process, take out the red tape and the paperwork, and then just easily hop in and out of positions. That's part of what the future could look like, and the XRP ledger can actually make that happen. And XRP is required for that to be a case if it's on the XRP ledger. And so you're in an increasingly liquid world, things move quickly, and all sorts of stuff would be tokenized. And so it's clear to people now that'll be the case, and we're actually kind of there in a way. It's just a question of scaling that further. But we in the XRP community, we were ahead of almost everyone in crypto. We were talking about that. And why? Because we researched XRP and the XRP ledger, and we knew that we held a cryptocurrency native to the XRP ledger, which has that functionality. And most people just didn't realize it, but we've had this since the beginning of time, in terms of how long XRP's been around. It's pretty incredible. And so here we have news today. Banks can now tokenize on the XRP ledger with Ripple's new technology. They're pushing for this specifically. So technically, since the XRP ledger is decentralized, you or I or a bank or anything, we've been able to do this since the beginning of time, but this is different. This is Ripple specifically pushing for this, and so it's not just that. They're also pushing for major fintechs and banks to use Ripple for the custody solution. So then the real world asset, that tokenization, that's a part of it. And the reason this matters to you, if you're an XRP holder, is because for all of this, all of the tokenization, XRP, by the code of the XRP ledger, is required. Not just that, XRP is literally required as the fuel for every single transaction that takes place for anything that's tokenized on the ledger. So the broader the adoption of this, the better for XRP. And even if it doesn't mean that a bunch of XRP gets burnt up, and it won't, it'll be a small percentage of XRP with every single transaction that gets burned. That's not what matters. What matters is that this will drive interest, because this is real world utility. This will drive interest in terms of investment, I believe anyway, over time to XRP. Because you might think if you want to diversify into crypto and invest further, maybe XRP is a good one because, first of all, it's been tried and true. It's been around for over a decade. It has actual utility, and XRP is required for all of this stuff. Don't you think that'll be interesting to people that want to invest in crypto? Like, I think so. And so here we have the mainstream media covering this. Here's a headline from CNBC. Ripple launches crypto storage services for banks in bid to diversify. Now, before hopping into this, I do want to note, and they do mention this in the article, but I want to cite it here at the outset. We've known for a long time that Ripple has been seeking to diversify. They don't just want to be some cross-border payments company. Now, of course, they're still engaging in that, and yes, of course, they're still positioning XRP as a bridge currency. That's great, but they see additional opportunities. And so here we have a headline from last year, May 18th, 2023. Ripple buys crypto custody for Medico for $250 million. That's from Reuters. And then later in 2023, there's another from, the name is escaping me at the moment, but there's another one also. And so they're branching out. If you ask Brad Garlinghouse, what does Ripple do? Like from the interviews I've seen, he doesn't start out by saying, yeah, we're a fintech company that does payments. That's not the pitch anymore. It's completely changed. They're offering enterprise solutions for all things crypto. It's more in line with that. That's what he's saying now. And so that happened. Then you see they're launching RLUSD, Ripple stablecoin, which on the XRP ledger, of course, does require the usage of XRP. Can't exist without XRP on the XRP ledger. They're doing all sorts of stuff. They're diversifying. It's smart, and all of this is really good for XRP. These are additional things that will help to ensure the long-term viability of XRP itself. So the CNBC article here reads as follows. U.S. blockchain startup Ripple made a major foray into crypto custody on Thursday, launching new services aimed at helping banks and financial technology firms to store digital assets on behalf of clients. The San Francisco-based company told CNBC it is debuting a slew of features to enable its banking and fintech clientele to keep and maintain digital tokens as part of a broader push into custody, a nascent business for Ripple under its Ripple Custody division, which was formed last year. These features include pre-configured operational and policy settings, integration with Ripple's XRP Ledger blockchain platform, monitoring of anti-money laundering risks to maintain compliance, and a new user interface that's easier to use and engage. The move will help Ripple, which is primarily known for the XRP cryptocurrency and its Ripple payments platform, to diversify beyond its core payment settlement business. And let's pause and note here, yes, Ripple's diversifying, but you should have noticed by now, if I haven't made it clear enough, that the more they diversify, great for their business, but you may have noticed that what they're diversifying into consistently, maybe not in 100% of cases, but consistently, helps XRP and the XRP ledger in terms of increased utility. So it's actually being adopted. So that helps with long-term viability. But as they diversify, it's good for XRP, additional stuff. So not just XRP as a bridge currency, but they're trying to get banks and fintechs to tokenize everything that they could possibly tokenize. That helps XRP too. The RL, like I said, RLUSD, of course, that's good for XRP too. So all these new things that they're doing, all these different business models, and these are very different business models, it's still all good for XRP. And so I've been saying, since I started this damn channel, with Moon Lab with a silly ass name, at the end of 2018, and I'd always stated that, and I maintain it to this day, XRP is at the core of Ripple's business model. You have a veritable juggernaut with a huge monetary war chest here doing everything they can to support the XRP ecosystem. And I know they don't drive price, but it still matters. They still have an impact. Anyway, speech continues. The move will help Ripple, which is primarily known, so I'll just reread this part, for the XRP cryptocurrency and its Ripple payments platform to diversify beyond its core payment settlement business. Ripple Payments is a messaging platform based on blockchain, the technology that underpins cryptocurrency such as Bitcoin, which lets banks share updates on the status of money and movements in a global distributed network. Thursday's development marks Ripple's first significant move to consolidate its custody products under one brand, Ripple Custody, and take on a slew of companies that already offer products and services in this space, such as Coinbase, Gemini, and Fireblocks. Custody is a nascent but fast-growing space within the digital asset space. Custodians play a key role in the crypto market, helping clients safeguard private keys, which are the alphanumeric codes required to unlock access to digital assets and authorized transactions. Custodians don't just store crypto. They also help with payments and settlements, trading, and ensuring regulatory compliance with global laws governing digital currencies. The crypto custody market is forecast to reach at least $16 trillion by 2030, according to the Boston Consulting Group. Ripple said that custody is one of the fastest growing areas for the startup, with Ripple Custody posting customer growth of over 250% year-over-year growth this year and operating in over 20 countries. It counts the likes of HSBC, the Swiss arm of BBVA, Societe Generale, and DBS as clients. Gambling that a growing number of real-world assets, here we go. Look, I'm glad people are catching up to us. Gambling that a growing number of real-world assets will become tradable as digital tokens in the future, Ripple said it will allow customers of its custody services to tokenize real-world assets. think fiat currencies, commodities like gold and oil or real estate by using XRP Ledger. So there you go. It looks like the approach is, hey, let us custody your crypto stuff. And so then they'll have clients and it's custodied for them as well, presumably. And hey, on top of that, by the way, here's the future. Everything's getting tokenized. You can just do that through us and we'll help you do it. Here's the technology. But bam, here you go. You can tokenize whatever the hell you want. And that's the direction that we've known for the longest damn time this is going. We were talking about this in the XRP community, I sure as hell was, in 2017. Finally, in a meaningful way, it looks like the rest of crypto is catching up to the XRP community. That's what it looks like, finally. Dino coin. They want to call it a dino coin as a pejorative. You're catching up to the dino coin, everybody else. Come on. You'll love to see it. Anyway, Ripple said that the integration with its XRP Ledger tech would give firms access to its own native decentralized exchange, a platform that helps match buyers and sellers of a range of digital assets without any middlemen involved for faster, low-fee trading. With new features, Ripple Custody is expanding its capabilities to better serve high-growth crypto and fintech businesses with secure and scalable digital asset custody, Aaron Sluthow, Senior Vice President of Product at Ripple, said in a statement shared with CNBC on Thursday. So this is very good, even if you're just in XRP and you don't own Ripple stock, which is available to accredited investors anyway. This is very good for XRP in terms of long-term viability, even if Ripple isn't directly impacting the price of XRP. And spoiler alert, they're not. It's still fantastic. You'll love to see it. Here is Monica Long. Monica Long, of course, is the president of Ripple, and she wrote the following. Ripple Custody is the de facto tech used by the biggest banks in the world, including DBS, SocGen, Forge, and BBVA. Now we're adding pre-configured operational and policy frameworks, added HSM options, XRP Ledger fungible token support, and compliance services via Elliptic, bringing this enterprise-grade product to crypto businesses. And again, she did cite biggest banks. I ain't kidding about that. And in fact, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse brought the point home. He reposted that and he said, whether you're a big bank or a nimble fintech to offer crypto services to your customers, you need top-tier custody technology, and for that, Ripple Custody delivers. So there you go. Don't be surprised when you see large banks in the future tokenizing stuff with Ripple's help on the XRP Ledger. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.